So what is up guys, Box45, and if you want to improve your accuracy, then this is the video for you. I will be giving you my top tips, tricks and exercises so you can hit those shots like this, and maybe not that. Anyway, without further ado, how about we begin with my first tip of the day. So you must choose the right weapon. There are a variety of weapons throughout Battlefront 2, and it's up to you to choose the right one for yourself. My favourite and most capable with is the EL-16HFV, which requires you to get 500 assault kills but well worth the wait. But if you don't want to invest all this time into the game, there are plenty of other options. My advice is, if you're not too confident with your aim, I'd recommend a weapon with a higher rate of fire, like any weapon from the heavy class, the default weapon you have with the assault class, or the CR2. For more ambitious players, usually weapons with lower rate of fire but more damage are a better choice, like many of the officer and specialist weapons and the 280 assault rifle. You may also want to consider weapons with scopes, as these can help players with less experience hit their shots. Once you've picked a weapon, I'd recommend you stick to it so you can eventually unlock attachments which make a great difference. Next is you've got to adopt the right technique. What you want to do is to aim down your sights, keeping your crosshair where the head is, and move your body to adjust to your enemy's movement. It's simpler than it sounds really. Just try to minimize your movement of the crosshair and move your entire player for more accurate shots, and to make it harder for the enemies to shoot you. The new map crate is perfect to show this, as it's so open and provides plenty of enemies to shoot at from a distance. At closer distances, I'd recommend to avoid aiming down your weapon and to adjust your crosshair onto the target. It's more important you hit those shots as fast as you can, otherwise the enemies will. Also, in close quarter fights, make sure you're moving back and forth to make it hard for your enemy to shoot you. Also, remember to take your time. If an enemy is unaware you're about to blow out his brains, take care of lining up your shot and hitting him in the head. Many weapons will kill a player in 2 shots, so it's important you hit those headshots when you can. You'll often notice enemies won't be able to react in time once you've hit them in the head once, so always follow up your shots and fire a few straight after to maximise your chances of killing that enemy. To make sure you've always got those extra shots in your weapon, make sure you cool it after every gunfight behind some cover. When practicing my previous techniques, it's important you utilise every bit of cover you can. Big square objects, corners and trenches are perfect when in a fight. Before you engage in a fight, try to surprise your enemy the best you can. Let your enemy feel confident that it's safe, then surprise them when they're off guard. When in combat, go back and forth between cover, making it hard for enemies to track you and make it hard for enemies to predict when you'll pop out of cover next. These practices will give you the best chance of winning a gun-to-gun fight, so you can always be the best you can. There are plenty of ways you can practice these techniques. As I've previously said, the first part of Crate is perfect for practicing your aim at long distances. Also, the Battle of Theed provides a great amount of cover but also long lanes so you can practice those shots. If you're more interested in practicing your close quarter fights, try loading an arcade game with lots of bots at a reasonable difficulty. It will provide plenty of people for you to kill at close distances, and you're able to control how difficult you want it to be. So that has been my advice improving your accuracy in Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as it does help out a lot. If you are new around here, remember to subscribe for more content like this coming soon. Anyway, I'll see you guys and girls in the next video. Peace out guys.